So take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free.
Oh, God. 97 seconds of Joe Skelly singing. Welcome to the Bays Boy podcast.
Tyler, what's going on with you, bro?
What?
What's going on with you?
Fine.
What? No, you're not fine. Why am I carrying this? It's not even 30 seconds in and I'm already carrying this.
I got a small pee-pee.
No, this has nothing to do with that. What happened?
Pinched my wonderful nerve.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. Sleeping. Dude, I only pull things when I'm sleeping. Knock on wood.
So you weren't even doing anything exciting. You were just...
I never am.
Woke up.
Yes.
Woke up like this.
Yes.
So what are we going to do about this?
Nothing.
No, you can't just be sitting here the entire podcast letting me toe the line.
It's happening. It's already happened.
Fine.
You know, how many episodes do we have? That's how many times it's happened.
No,
a bunch.
No, it hasn't.
Call Steven to fill in for me.
He's too busy. He's too busy right now. He can't do anything.
Listen, you know what I forgot about last episode?
What's that?
To talk about?
What's that?
So, you see Nick Cage has another movie coming out?
No.
Yes.
What?
It's not even, hold on. I gotta look this up. I should prep this, but I don't care enough to. But he straight up in the movie is talking about how he's Nick Cage and he's the greatest shit in the world. It's not even like a movie. It's a movie about Nicolas Cage.
Did you see the last one he did?
No, what was it?
He says like 3 words the entire movie.
What?
It's amazing.
Was he the main star of the movie?
Yes, he was the main star of the movie.
Our mutual friend is going to be very unhappy when he hears all this Nick Cage talk again.
I'm telling you. Look it up right now, Nick Cage's last movie, and I'm telling you, you're going to be blown away. It was a fantastic movie. Again, Nick Cage is the greatest actor Hollywood's produced in the past 40 years.
Here's a highlight of one of these is labeled The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. 2022 movie. I don't know if that's the one. Here it is. Is the Nicolas Cage movie real? Fictional Cage, who goes by Nick for most of the movie, is a movie star who's down on his luck. The movie opens with Nick accosting the director of a project he has set his sights on, which he says could be his King Lear. What the fuck is a King Lear? Is that a reference to
It's a reference to King Lear,
all right.
The play written by Shakespeare.
Yeah. Okay.
Look up his last movie. His last movie.
Okay, so
it was amazing.
I'll go to his IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Is he from Canada, by the way? Oh no, he's from Long Beach. Oh well.
There you go.
From the same hood, I see.
Yeah.
Well then.
And you almost accused him of being Canadian.
Ooh. I apologize, Nick Cage.
Right.
And to all of our listeners who are subject to us talking about Nick Cage. I apologize to them too.
So,
some of them that we've had dinner with in particular who are upset that we talk about Nick Cage. I can't wait to get him in here.
No, I know.
Because he's gonna...
No, he's not. He's not.
That's going to be an episode where 2 people will be carrying me because I'm just going to let you 2 go at it about how Nick Cage is the greatest actor that ever lived.
So,
fuck.
So in a fever dream the other night, I was taking notes for this podcast.
What?
And
what the fuck?
I was having a fever dream and I wanted to talk about things.
Oh my God.
And somehow one of my notes was Turncoat Bieber.
Turncoat Bieber. Justin Bieber. Wait, we're going to talk about Turncoat Bieber, but look at, so his last one he's Renfield. Oh, he's going to play Renfield, the new Dracula?
Oh, I did not know that. I'm not even talking about upcoming.
No, but that's that's a young man's role. No, Renfield's the assistant.
Yes.
Never mind. I was thinking of Keanu's role when he did Dracula.
But he also played another vampire movie called Vampire's Kiss.
Fuck me. There's way too much Nicolas Cage history on this podcast. Okay, so I don't want to admit this, but I'm going to, but then we're not going to talk about it, even though it's going to be documented. He is one of my favorite actors.
I
hate you. I fucking hate you.
I knew it.
What's
the movie?
So he's got damn, Homeboy's been busy in 2022. Should we look up the 2021 though?
I think it's 2021.
Pig, Willy's Wonderland, Prisoner of Ghostland.
Wonderland.
Yeah, the
Willy's
janitor
Wonderland.
plays the janitor.
He plays a janitor.
Is that
And
the
he-
movie you're talking about?
Yes, and he literally has 2 words
Jesus.
the entire movie.
Is it his movie though? Like is he
He's
the main character?
Main character.
Wow.
And he says 2 words the entire movie.
I just burped. I'm sorry, listeners. Fuck. So I don't know where to go from here. just fucking that's the whole thing.
You know what? You just need to rock up. You need to rock up and
Yeah.
get past this pinched nerve thing.
It's a busy week.
You know, I've talking about rocking up,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So my kid at one point in time wanted a mohawk,
Oh, good.
and he wanted a mohawk, and I'm like, you better call your mom.
Because he wanted Liberty Spikes.
Yes, he did, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you better call your mom, right?
Yeah.
I said, I'll give you the baddest mohawk you've ever had ever seen in your entire life, right?
Right.
I mean, this is what we grew up with, right? Calls his mom gives him permission. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but you can't just have a mohawk, right? It's got to be a color.
Color. Yeah.
Yeah. So he wanted a green mohawk,
Yep, that's the main color.
right?
Green or
Look,
blue.
This mohawk was so thick and luxurious, it almost looked like a Roman centurion's helmet.
The Warrior Hawk.
Yeah, with the big plume on the top. That's how
yeah.
badass it looked, right?
Oh yeah.
So how did we dye it? Green.
Kool-Aid.
Yes, sir. Boiling Kool-Aid. That's
Yeah.
the only way to do it, right?
Right.
So we took a big pot of water, boiled Kool-Aid in it, right? It was like, what's the one, the Great Blue Dini or whatever it was?
Right.
Right, to make it green. And then me and my buddy grabbed him by his ankles and held him upside down and dipped his hair in it. He's like, you're burning my scalp.
Oh my god.
And we're like, you got to rock up for the look, bro. This is you want to be real? You got to rock up. You got to rock up. Now, some people might consider that abusive in today's day and age, but as you were never a punk rocker, so you don't even know.
Oh, I hate punk rockers. Are
No,
we
you
going over
don't.
this again?
No, you don't.
I grew up near them, and I don't care for them. You know that.
No, you don't care for gutter punks. There's a difference,
Yeah, I don't care for them either.
and you don't care
I
for
was-
people who go to goth Kmart.
Goth Kmart.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is how you look. Like my kid, rock up, my man. You want to have the lifestyle.
I will touch your tra-la-la.
I'm telling you, you want to
I'll
live
show
the
you a
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Rock up.
I'm too old.
Oh my God.
Rocking up is done.
No, it's not.
Listen, do you know what the problem with punks are?
They never die.
No. God damn it. Fuck this show. I fucking quit.
No, you don't. Punk never dies.
Punks, I never understood punk music because now I did because they were honest. They're like, it's about the music. And I'm like, whatever, dude. All you talk about is anarchy. But every time I come here and try to burn a building down, y'all motherfuckers are like, no, we can't.
Listen, you know what? You talk all tough, but you're from Long Beach. I bet you were one of those
Oh.
guys that used to wear that belly length mesh football jersey.
What the fuck? I have never owned a real jersey in my life.
Belly length.
Ever.
Like the 80s football jersey, you know, that was the
Yes,
shorty with
I
the
would.
big mesh.
I'd look good in it right now, even with my fat man googles. Boogles. What do they call them? What are those man titties that are huge?
I don't know,
Big
bro.
old man titties. Somebody better throw me some money. I'm starting my OnlyFans right now. Bays Boys OnlyFans. Only the biggest breasts for the rest.
Bro, you might attract the wrong crowd. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
fuck. We already got the wrong crowd.
I'm just
We
saying.
know some of the people that listen to this.
I know. Rock up, son. Rock up. That's all I'm just saying.
Is that to the OnlyFans or is that
That's to all the
Listen,
fans.
I'm serious.
That's to all the fans.
the only jerseys I own are Mighty Duck jerseys and Nightwish jerseys.
Nightwish.
The power metal band from like Sweden.
They
Or
have
Norway.
football jerseys.
They have hockey jerseys. That's all that matters.
Do they play hockey? Or do they just try to capitalize
I'm
on the national sport?
I'm assuming that in their native homeland they do.
Okay.
I don't care. That broad is so hot. I wear whatever jersey she wants. What's up? I buy it. I'm a stupid ass.
Dude, I know how to rock up. Ask me how I know how to rock up.
What was his name?
Never moved. What? Nah, blah, blah, blah. Dude, you just threw me,
I
threw
love
me off my
throwing
game.
that. I know.
You
I
threw
love
me
it.
off my game.
So how do you rock up then?
So,
You start with a Nicolas Cage movie, don't
no,
you?
so
Called The Rock?
Oh, that's
little Sean Connery.
That's a great movie.
Let me ask you a question.
I'll take pleasure in gutting you, boy.
I'll take pleasure in gutting you, boy. Let me ask you a real question. This is the most important question of this podcast episode right here.
Okay.
Do you know what's coming?
No.
Ready?
Yes.
In the movie The Rock, which character are you?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's a tough question.
It is.
That's a super tough question.
Yes.
I don't think I'd be Nick Cage.
There it is.
I'm going to be honest.
He's got too much talent. You're like, I can't keep up.
I can't even stand in that man's shadow.
Is it because you have a better hairline? I could see that.
It could be.
Well,
It
you
could
do.
be. I don't know. That's a tough question. Would I be Sean Connery? You know what they were alluding to, that Sean Connery was in that movie, don't you?
I thought he was supposed to be SAS.
He was supposed to be James Bond.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir. He was supposed to be James Bond.
Hold on. Now you've thrown me off.
Yes, sir. Sean Connery.
Hold on a second.
Sean Connery was supposed to be James Bond in that movie. And a hush falls over the crowd.
I am blown away because my entire childhood right now is just doosh, doosh, doosh. All the signals.
Yeah.
Losers always
Why
whine
would-
about their best.
Listen, why was my man in jail? What was he in jail for in that movie?
Right. The JFK photos, all this other shit. It's all
Yes.
intelligence.
Yes.
All things that James Bond was always running around grabbing up.
Yes. He was supposed to be James Bond in that
The
movie.
way he drove that car.
Yes.
The way he fought.
Yes.
The way he sleekly got away with everything.
Yes. Mind blown. Mind blown.
Son of a bitch.
Right now.
Is there evidence to this somewhere?
I'm sure if you read I don't know, just watch it again. Watch it again and think about it. It's the perfect character to play James Bond. James Bond.
James Bond. Yeah. The one and only.
That's right.
Who do you think's the best James Bond?
Ooh. Originally, it was Sean Connery.
Yeah.
And then this guy that just finished up the series.
Yeah, you like him, don't you?
Oh, I can't.
Homeboy's yoked up as a James Bond.
I can't not dislike him
Right.
because he plays the James Bond that not the
You
fantasy
want.
James Bond,
No, you want.
but the old beat up, disgruntled, drunk. I use painkillers because my entire body hurts from everything I've ever done.
Yep.
James Bond.
And he rocked the physique.
Yes, he did.
He had the perfect physique for it.
Yep. Not that I'm paying too much attention to the man's physique, but yes.
Bro, movie physiques are like my favorite. You know why? Because those people are some of the, like, quote unquote laziest motherfuckers. You know, everyone makes fun of them for being actors, but some of them get yoked for movies.
It would be easy to get yoked if you had a personal trainer.
That's what
and you had a
everybody
personal
says.
chef,
That's what everybody says.
And you had a nutritionist.
And I wholeheartedly
you
believe
had a
that.
body sculptor.
But then that takes to the people who are regular people in real life doing it year round and think about how hard it is for them.
It's way hard for them to do it.
Then that just makes it even crazier.
How?
Because they don't have any of those things you just listed.
Those people.
Regular
Yeah.
people,
I'm not talking about the actors. I'm talking about
No,
those
I mean
people.
the actors, but the actors got to get the job first, and then they got to sit there for 6 or 7 months and do nothing but that. Like if you listen to Tom Hardy's thing, he tells people, he's like, man, I'd rather eat ice cream and play Xbox with my dog, right? Yeah, anybody
He has
who
a dog that plays Xbox.
dead ass. That's what he says. He's like, I'd rather just play Xbox with my dog and fucking whatever. Now you take a guy like that who's honest with you and is like, I'd rather eat ice cream all day and fucking play Xbox. Those are 2 man killers right there. My testosterone level just went down hearing that. Right? Then it goes up a little bit because he says he's with his dog at least.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But you turn him into like Bane. You turn him into fucking Bronson. He did okay for Bronson. Did okay for Bane.
Yeah.
You see that movie he was in where he did the thing with Shia LaBeouf? He was like the moonshine guy. You seen that movie?
I might have.
So he did a movie.
You said Shia LaBeouf and you just lost me, bro.
Yeah, I know. He does this movie. Tom Hardy does with Shia LaBeouf, where him and they're moonshine guys in some backwoods ass fucking hillbilly place, and he's so yoked up from Bane that they had him wearing a fucking cardigan the whole movie. The whole movie, homeboy's wearing a sweater. And it's like a baggy one. Like it's kind of like just bigger.
Trying to hide his muscles.
Right. Motherfucker looks like he's 90 years old already. Walking around with a cardigan and some shitty ass pants from the 20s, whatever. But the cool thing is he's walking around with a pair of classics in his pocket, and he just keeps walloping motherfuckers with them the whole movie.
Okay.
I like that part.
Fair enough.
But anyways, back to it. Back to our boy. Oh yeah, Venom too. He played Venom. He wasn't that yoked for Venom though, because Venom is mostly CGI.
Okay.
But back to the physique thing with the James Bond. Here's the thing about it. He didn't overdo it. That's the best part.
Right.
He literally looks like a guy who's, because I hate to go into
Is
this.
the attraction of James Bond that anybody with the right training could be a James Bond?
No. The attraction of James Bond is that he has all the training and the suave personality.
You got to have those.
Bro. No, you can have the training. Like, we know lots of guys with training. They got personalities like rocks, though. And I'm not saying they're bad guys, they're not cool to hang out with. I'm saying you put them up against a chick, and they're going to fail.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
James Bond crosses the fucking threshold for everything. Of course, every dude he goes up against, he ends up killing. So maybe there's something to be said on that whole thing. He was raised by his mom for sure. Right? Like, dude only gets along with bitches. He's dropping fucking babies everywhere around the world. Okay, we get it. That's another thing that made me think of that when you said that about him in the movie. It only makes sense. Notice that they only implied that James Bond would have an American kid. What's up? Oh shit! I went there.
Oh damn!
I went there.
So again, it ties into The Rock.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. Look at all the things we're discovering.
No, I was saying that he had an American kid because he's a badass, and that would make sense that James Bond would have an American kid.
And thus it ties into The Rock because
he has an American kid. Yeah.
Nick Cage plays his son.
Wait, what just happened?
In the movie, isn't it alluded that Sean Connery is his dad?
No. In the movie, he's chasing that girl around, that daughter he has.
Oh.
Bro, how are you about to say you're the best Nick Cage fan and just said that right now?
Dude, I forgot, bro.
Damn it. Your boy's never letting this go.
No, I know.
When he hears this, he's never letting it go. We are never to let it go that Joe Skelly just mixed up two different movies and thought James Bond was Nicolas Cage was James Bond's kid. That just happened.
Dude, I got jiggle brains.
Jiggly brains?
I got jiggly brains.
Jiggly brains.
Jiggly brains.
All right, so back to the physique thing, though. He had that 1950s, I wear regular swim trunks, I don't have crazy abs, but I still have a few in here look.
Right.
That's a hard balance to find.
That is a hard balance
to find. Because you're not overshooting, you know what I mean?
Right.
Daniel Craig is a jacked motherfucker.
Dude, he's a true believer.
In what?
In the movies.
Oh, he is?
Oh, no, I mean, think about it. James Bond has to be a true believer in order to do all the things he does.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he's a psychopath. It's so amazing how we idolize so many psychopaths.
Well, that's a fact.
I don't care. I'm okay with it. I came to terms with it a long time ago. What was weird to me is growing up and then realizing that I'm not weird. Y'all motherfuckers be obsessed with some weirdos too. And bitches be messaging Manson and shit. We trying to get married. What the fuck did you just say? And I'm not talking about Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson be okay. Right. You can marry that makeup wearing motherfucker.
Right. But
the other Manson.
The other Manson. Yeah.
He who shall not be named. And you named him.
I did.
Now he's coming.
Yeah. Well, is he?
No, he's been in prison for a while. He ain't doing
He's
shit.
Dead.
Did he die finally?
Yeah, he's dead.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
When did he die?
A couple of years ago.
Oh, that's right.
You're a little behind the times.
Well,
you're a little behind the
you know
times.
what? I don't care.
You said he's coming, so that means you believe in ghosts.
Ooh, that's too bad.
Can
we get our best Charlie Manson impersonator on the show?
Dude, that's not really hard. Just talk in circles. All you got to do is talk in circles and make zero sense.
So here's a question. Do you think Charlie Manson could do what he did back then today?
A lot easier.
Really?
I think a lot easier. I think because people are looking for something. I think he could probably get...
People are always looking for something.
No, but like, look at the Doomsday Cult that wasn't that long ago, where they all wear sneakers and purple cloaks and they all fucking off themselves waiting for the big spaceship to take them back to heaven.
Which one was that?
Oh, the Heaven's Gate cult. I mean, that was a while ago, but still, people are looking for crazy things, bro.
I haven't studied cults in a long time. Listen, if you're looking for a cult to follow our cult. Send us some fucking money. We won't make you drink anything weird unless we hang out one night. Then it might get weird. But at a distance, we're a cult of distance here. We're We believe whatever you believe. Just send us that money. Send us an email if you need to be in our cult.
The cult of distance.
We're not allowed to start a religion, so we're just going with cult.
The cult of distance.
The cult of distance.
So, okay, since we're on cults then, I mean, are all these people that watch these Real Housewives shows, are they in a cult?
Oh, man. Why are we always talking about my wife?
No,
Yeah,
but,
I think so.
I mean, it's kind of a cult, right?
She's a super freak.
No, she's not. No, but dude, I've got
Said, no, she's not.
I've got an idea for a new television show.
Is it a cult show?
It's
Where we go hunting for Charlie Manson's ghost?
It's a Real Housewives show.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
And look, I'm going to put this out there. So
You
if
sure
somebody
you want
wants
to give this out?
No, I'm going to give it out. If somebody wants to start this show, I'll watch it.
Okay.
It's going to be called This Is Only Temporary. The Real Housewives of, and then you just fill in the blank. Because come on, those shows, those relationships are they have to be just temporary, right? That's what it should be called. This is just temporary. And I think that would be an amazing show. And then it would have its own cult following, right?
I'm scared. That's all I got to say.
And every season could be someplace different. Like,
Real Housewives of Cleveland, and then like next week it's Michigan.
or it could be the real, this is only
You know how
temporary.
much fucking work that would take?
This is only temporary.
I'm
the Real Housewives of Wheeling, West Virginia.
Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck.
This is only temporary. The Real Housewives of Gainesville, Florida.
I feel bad about the camera guys that have to do this. This is going to be worse than watching Bear Grylls suck his own urine through a fucking swirly straw.
And we just
Fucking grow.
not even every week.
Whatever his
every
name is,
every
Grills.
month it'll be a different one. So we're gonna have to wrap these seasons up real quick.
What the fuck? 4 episodes? You only have 4 episodes to show your true colors. It's going to take all those housewives that long to get used to the camera being there. Not well if you did 7 days straight. Just put them on camera for 7 fucking days.
Yes, 7 days, and just let them go ham. And every episode
my.
starts off with all the housewives have to play Edward Forty Hands.
This is a problem.
Do you know what Edward Forty Hands is?
Oh, yes.
What is it?
It's where you take 2 big burly men.
No, it's
What?
not.
What are you
Edward
talking
40
about?
Hands is where you duct tape a 40 to each one of your hands, and you have to pound them down before you do whatever you got to do.
And then 2 burly men walk in.
No, there's no 2 burly men. I mean, this is
What kind of
your own
stories are
show.
these?
This is far from the beaten path.
Oh.
But yeah, this is only temporary. Starts off with all the housewives.
Well, how can you duct tape the 40 to your hands if it's in a bag?
No, the producers take it out of the brown paper bag
Oh.
and duct tape a 40 to each one of their
You
hands.
can't do that. The cops will get you
For what?
for drinking 40s on the curb.
No, maybe they're not on the curb.
Oh, I was confused. I've only ever
Maybe-
seen 40s on the curb.
Maybe they're sitting around their above
Does-
ground.
do-
Their
do
above
people-
ground pool.
Do people drink 40s not on the couch in the front yard?
They do that,
Oh, I didn't know that.
but they do it one at a time. This makes it interesting. This makes it interesting. You have a 40 in each hand, sitting around the above ground pool, and just
The above ground pool. Nobody in Cali got above ground pools.
so again, Wheeling, West Virginia, Gainesville, Florida.
Oh, for the show.
Yeah, for the show.
yeah,
For the
yeah.
show. For the show.
And then we should tape blinders on them too. That way, once they finish the 40s, they definitely fucking can't walk straight. They'll be all fucked up.
Dude, and just film what happens.
All right, if you want to be on a star on the new show, email us.
This is only temporary.
This is only temporary. Fuck. Oh my. Oh
I mean,
my. That's the future of TV shows, by the way. I want to put this out there right now.
Is it?
Fuck yes, bro. Come on. We're putting people in fucking jail cells now as fun for a TV show?
Dude, that show is like, how does nobody know? How does nobody know?
Oh, they did. By the second season, they're like, you guys with that TV show, motherfucker, you're going to die. What? That was why some of them dudes were like, I can't do it.
Right. That's why they were bowing out after
Tell you-
episode 2.
I'll tell you what, seeing those boys on fucking intake, like bowing out, I was like, damn, they're really some fools who cannot handle that.
They're not about that
Those
life.
walls were getting small in the waiting area.
Right.
They're getting tunnel vision and shit.
Right.
I mean, I'm not about that life. I'm just saying, that's scary as fuck. That's some real evidence right there. That's how you know they found some real people. Dude was like in cuffs. He's like, well, never mind. Take them off. I can't get in that car with you. Let me out here, cameraman. I'll take my 10K and be gone. Fuck your 60K prize money.
It's not worth it.
Fuck.
It's not worth it.
Imagine the producer, imagine the interview guy who like chose that dude. And then like he's sitting there with the camera crew like wagering on who's going to make it. And the guy he picked to come in gets fucked out on intake. What happened to my guy? He left. We fingerprinted him. He walked right out.
He was done. He couldn't even make it past the desk sergeant.
Oh my God. I mean, I get it too, but
does this mean that Hollywood's out of shows?
Dude, I've had the theory that the Running Man's coming for a long time. I just want to, you heard it first, Bays Boys podcast, 39.7 seconds of garbage shit about how the Running Man. And then in like the trailer, it's going to be some sexy dude like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Like big yoked motherfuckers like, join the show. You'll love it. Right? And like, but then like these fucking retards who should have no business trying to pick fights and run guns or anything else in this fucking thing can't hop a 4-foot wall, much less a 6-foot wall, much less the 8-foot they're going to put in the fucking show. What's this wall for? Well, you need a team member. What fucking team member? It's called the Running Man, not Running Men's.
Not Running Man's.
Right. Dude just runs into a fucking wall and some big motherfucker runs around with a flamethrower and torches his ass. That shit is definitely coming, bro.
We're not far off from the Running Man's.
Fuck no. Fuck no. People are getting weird. Let's toss him in a jail cell and see what happens. Oh, he started crying instantly. Get him the fuck out of here. What? And then that one kid they tossed in the season I watched, he's like, they bring him back for an interview. Like, hey, how's your prison time going? Oh, it's going good. What'd you learn for us? Well, I learned that I can't tell you nothing. Oh, that's what he said.
Oh, he went the other way.
They're like, well, you know, you're supposed to tell us stuff, right? No, I can't. I formed an alliance inside here.
So he flipped the script.
Yeah. They're like, bro, you know you're not in prison for real, right? I am when I'm in there. What if he found out?
He's like, none of your business.
Right.
I got two.
Dude, he straight up was like, I'm not turning on my friends.
I got 2 spoonfuls of Nunya.
Yeah. And then later, the off season, they showed the dude becoming friends with the guy who beat up everybody for him in jail. And I'm just like, well, it's a good thing you didn't rat his ass out because here he is in front of you again, free, motherfucker.
Right. And you boys now.
Yeah. Boy displaced his knuckle. He displaced his knuckle and this homeboy fucking rubbed it back into place. Pushed his knuckle back into place. And the dudes, they're buddies now. And I'm not telling on him. Well, that's probably a good choice, Haas. You hanging out with the dude who's just beating on everybody. You so probably
why didn't they just pull him out? If they realized he was a turncoat like Bieber.
Because their social experiment was any crime you commit, you can be charged for.
Why would you volunteer for that?
Well,
if you got to go in, you got to do dirt.
No, I don't. I'm not saying nothing. I don't know.
So nothing. Now you're like one of them dudes now.
No, dude, I'm just saying. I don't know why. I don't know what's the payout at the end of that show?
What's the attraction?
Do you make it? I mean, bro, you're using your ass as bait. That's what those fucking people are paying for. Hey, do you want to show your cornhole to all these Southern boys? We'll give you some money if you make it.
If you make it.
Fuck no. And then they sit there with all those cameras seeing if you get shanked. That's what that is.
Who's the real sucker? The guy that signs up for that?
I'm not even sure.
Or you as the viewer.
People be doing some money. Well, I knew what was going to happen. We knew the whole show. As I'm watching it with my wife, I'm like, that guy won't make it. He didn't make it. That guy will make it. He made it. I just want to, toot my own horn and say, I picked the devil dog as the MVP. He made the MVP.
Right. Okay.
Homeboy swelled up through the ranks, took the third man in line spot and sat quietly. Fucking genius.
Brilliant.
You don't want to be the king. You don't want to be the peasant.
Listen,
you gotta pick right in the middle.
The season I watched, dude went in there, bought like $400 worth of commissary and set up a shop in his cell.
That's the guy who's looking to live on the line. We heard you gave away 5 ramen packs to shank this motherfucker. You staying in here for life. What?
They don't even call them ramens, bro. They call them soups.
Oh God! Listen, don't Don't fucking tell them that. Now they know that you be calling it scoops. They gonna wonder if you gay for the stay.
It's not scoops, it's soups.
Soups, scoops, hoots. We don't want to call them nothing. I don't know nothing about that lingo. I don't know nothing about that life.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
No. I seen a TV show once. I had some wagers going on, then we went out back and played some dice in the alley. That was it. Not going nowhere near that fucking show.
You were rolling
Would you like
bones.
to go in here fucking for some money? No, motherfucker.
I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there, period.
I could rob a bank, make more money, and still get that spot if I get this money payout. And if I don't, then I end up there for free. Why the fuck would I take your money for it? That doesn't make any sense. Logically, no sound human would do that shit. And you think it's a lie, too, until you go to second season and that Marine's wife goes in. That bitch is so fucked up.
She was not happy.
I'm not knocking her. I'm fucked up, too. But she was like, bro, she went from like, I'm a normal person to I've been in prison for 10 years look within a week.
That didn't take long.
And then she's sitting there the whole time. She's like, well, I used to be a heroin addict, and now I'm just enticed by my demons to do some drugs with these fine ladies. I'm like,
Is that
what?
seriously what she said?
Yes. It's getting really hard being around all these drugs.
And these fine ladies.
I'm like, bitch, you got a kid at home. You need to chill out. Her husband, the Marine, sitting outside doing exactly what he did in the first season, sitting quietly. She calls him up. I got problems. He's like, bitch, you ain't got no problems. You know I had to change 2 diapers today. I'm not equipped for this. Bro. And he was as calm as collective. This is how you know he's a devil dog, because he was as calm as collective when he was in jail as when he was out of jail. He's like, you're just going to have to nut up, bitch. I got to go. Fucking hangs up the phone. I'm like, damn.
So my
ruthless.
question is, how long did that marriage last post the show?
Oh, you know it lasted. They were waiting for that second payout to hit the Bahamas again. Because she snorted half of his first payout.
Right. And next thing you know, they're on a Carnival cruise down to Cancun.
Oh, shit. Cruises my ass. I'm going no cruises.
Are we adding that to the list of things
Oh,
you
that's
don't
been
do?
on the list, bro. You seen Speed. I seen Speed. Takes one angry fucking Defoe to get mad and try to bomb your shit up. Was that Defoe in that movie? It looked like Defoe. Kind of reminds me. I haven't seen the movie in a minute. No, I'm good.
Look, every time I turn on the news, there's something going wrong with the cruise line, right?
Fucking always.
The toilets are overflowing.
What?
That one cruise ship where all the toilets backed up and flooded all the decks with human excrement.
Oh.
And then the engine broke down, so they're stuck at sea with all the toilets flooding.
No.
Everybody's getting disease.
Nope.
Listen, you could say what you want about cruise lines, and I know some of you listeners out there be digging on them cruises.
Yeah.
Look, going to the buffet. Listen, if you don't realize right now that a buffet is nothing but a disease central with people putting their dirty booger hooks into all the scampies.
We don't go near no
stuff.
boba buffets.
Listen, you could have all the boot. That's why nobody cares, because they're drunk the entire time.
Oh, fuck.
They're drunk. If you weren't drunk on a cruise line, you would realize how filthy that thing is. You were trapped at sea with like 1,200 psychopaths.
Nope.
Right? Everybody's just looking.
And what if you get trapped with fucking... What if you get trapped?
You know what they don't
I
tell
just
you about
brain
those cruise ships? Is those cruise ships are full of Legionella's disease.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, look that up, sucker. It gets trapped in all.
What if Samuel L. Jackson is on your cruise? Then you know there's snakes on the cruise.
You know there's
motherfucking snakes on this cruise.
Dude.
There's a snake in my boot and everything fucking else.
Fuck that. Snakes on the cruise is not good. It's not good. Stay off of cruise ships. Look, the one dude in Italy, flipped the cruise ship over on its
What?
side. Oh yeah.
How?
The dude wrecked it, and the ship cap landed on its side.
No.
And then the dude was the first one off the ship, the captain, and he went and hid, and they had to go find him.
Yeah, you know why I don't go on cruises? Because the staff is just as fucked up and drunk as you are.
You just don't realize it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Look, if you want to hide from the law, that's a great place to hide.
There's
on
a
cruise
PSA,
ship.
stay the fuck away from cruise ships. Because that captain blows a lot of blow.
Dude.
And fucking drinks. And he's driving the ship, okay? You heard what I said? He ain't sailing it.
He ain't steering it.
He's driving it.
Yeah.
That's a fucking problem.
That's for all you Navy people out there. Driving the ship. Stay off of it.
Ew, are there Navy guys that listen to this podcast?
No, there probably is at this point. It's something that just can't be helped.
You know, I'd really like to ask me a Navy boy the furthest he's ever driven a ship.
Ask him where the poop deck is.
He might show me his poop deck.
Nah, never mind.
Well, you went there. I'm just bringing it out. Hold on. So, wait. I was thinking about this. Hold on. The other thing is roller coasters. Wait, along with cruise ships. I'm just saying we're putting that out there. How would my friend, one of my buddies, he goes on cruises. He's like, I took a cruise to Alaska once. I was like, no, motherfucker.
Why didn't you just fly?
No.
What do you see?
I have no idea.
You know what you see when you're out in the middle of the ocean?
Ocean?
Yeah.
Water?
Yeah.
Things I don't give a fuck about?
Yeah.
Salt water.
Right.
Actually.
They got all those. You know why people go on there? Casinos.
What?
Yeah, people go on cruises because of the casinos.
Oh, really?
That's the main reason. I'm convinced. That and the liquor.
I'm trying to get my wife to go on a cruise ship with me.
I thought you just said you
Yeah,
don't
but,
go.
you know, if you get the wife into international waters, what's up?
What does that even mean? I'm so
Huh?
lost right
What? Nothing.
now. Nothing.
Let's go back to it.
Okay.
Let's go back to Nicolas Cage.
No, you're on roller coasters now.
Roller coasters.
Yeah.
Oh, so the same friend that goes on roller coasters to take his wife on these cruises, right?
Okay.
He'd drag his wife to the roller coaster place back home, you know, Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, whatever.
Okay.
Six Flags.
Okay.
She like won't go on roller coasters. He convinces her to go on a roller coaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one day. She's riding them all fucking day. Loves them. Her fear of roller coasters, gone. Like that.
Gone.
End of the night, she's like, let's go on one more. He says, I don't think I will. I'm tired. Right? And she's that type of girl. She's like, I gotta go harder, right?
Right.
It's nice sometimes. So she goes on that one roller coaster. Motherfucker does the loop-de-loop, hits the top of the loop while they're upside down and stops. Right. She's stuck up there for like 20 minutes.
Upside down.
Upside down. In a fucking roller coaster. After 9 hours of not being afraid of them for the first time in her life.
And now all that fear comes rushing right back.
She got the fuck off that roller coaster and never got on another one in her fucking life.
Do you blame her?
No. So for a whole like 9-12 hours, she was roller coaster fearless.
Roller coaster queen.
Queen of the roller coasters. And they put that fucking fear right back into her. Before she left, though, she's like, here, take this. You're fucked. Oh, boy. I don't do roller coasters. I went on a roller coaster once with a church group. I was like, man, if I die, I'll sneak in with these motherfuckers. Maybe God won't notice me standing here.
Okay.
So I was good on that.
You were good on that, and that was it.
It was good.
The
Highest wooden roller coaster at the time.
at the time.
Then you guys took that back again.
No, I can't help
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you guys in Ohio, you have lots of,
Bigger and better.
I guess.
Bigger and better.
Everything's bigger and better the further east you go, including the bitches. Just joking. I love you, Cleveland girls. We're just out there with it now.
Yeah, you're just out there now. Good job.
You know what? The core of this is 97 seconds of James Bond and Nicolas Cage. What would happen if Nicolas Cage played James Bond?
Wow, that would be the challenge of his career.
You sure that Alabama accent wasn't the challenge of his career?
Listen.
I'm not leaving you on this plane. The fuck just happened here, Nick Cage? I heard you paid somebody for that accent.
Nobody, they didn't. What are you saying? He had a voiceover?
No, he paid somebody to learn an Alabama accent. They didn't teach him no Alabama accent.
So he got taken, is what you're saying? You're saying they
Don't drag Liam into this. His accents are fine. Except for maybe his Obi-Wan. 97 seconds.